So today I'm going to take you step by step on opening up a Zoho Invoice account. I'm going to show you all the questions it's going to ask you step by step so you can see what it's going to need from you when it comes to making this account. Now we're going to actually go on the desktop so you can follow along and see everything as we go through it. So this is the homepage for signing up for Zoho Invoice. And as you can see here, it is a free invoicing software. And for us to go ahead and get started, we're going to click on the Start Invoicing for Free button right over here. And to help you out, once you are ready to go ahead and get started, I will have a link for you in the show notes down below to take you right to this same homepage. So then you can go ahead and follow along step by step throughout this process. All right, so let's go ahead and click on Start Invoicing for Free and see the first set of questions it's going to ask you. And right over here, it's going to ask for the company name, an email address, a password, and then your location. Ours kind of pre-populated right there as you saw in real time. And there is going to be the agreement for the terms and service and privacy policy. So make sure to be able to continue that you have that checked off. And then once we have all of this information filled out, which I will do here in just a moment for us, we're going to go ahead and click on Create Free Account. And I'm going to show you the next step in this process. Now, one really quick thing to note here as it's going ahead and setting up our account is they will send you an email to the email you added to your account to make sure you go ahead and verify that email address. So next up here, it is going to ask for our organization setup, as you can see here at the top. And of course, it's going to have some things filled out based off of what we just previously plugged in. It is going to ask for our industry over here, and there is going to be that drop-down menu. So in this drop-down menu, you can go ahead and find one that fits the best description you could possibly find for your organization. Now from here, there is going to be the organization location, and because it's already pre-populated with our state, it does have it for our country, and you can also go ahead and add the full address if you would like with the plus sign over here, but that part is not required in the setup process. Now next up here is going to be the currency for us, so it is toggled on for USD for us, but of course you can toggle in here and find any currency that fits your needs best. And then language over here is already pre-populated for English. And then for time zone over here, you can go ahead and hit that drop down menu and find the time zone that works best for you. Now over here on the next question, it is going to ask if your business has a liability to collect taxes, and it is currently toggled off on no, but of course you can go ahead and move that over to a yes if you needed to. So that way you can collect taxes on that invoice. And then right over here, it's going to ask, how are you managing invoices currently? And there is a drop-down menu that you can utilize to fill that out. But again, this part is not required. The only requirements are anything with the red asterisk on there to have filled out while moving on to the next page. Now, one other thing to note as well over here, you can see it says you can actually update some of these preferences from the settings at any time. So anything you have now is not going to be locked in. You can actually go ahead and change them later down the road. All right, so now that we have everything on this section filled out, there is going to be the Get Started button that we're going to go ahead and click on and go over to the next page. And just like that, our Zoho Invoice account has been officially created. Again, keeping in mind that we do want to verify our account at some point before we go ahead and start sending out invoices. So now that your Zoho Invoice account is up and running, I'm going to go ahead and show you right over here how to create your very first invoice using this platform.